Star Radio Sunday Jazz Brunch, Walt Adams with our Living Resource program, Share the Journey. Each week we get a chance to talk to some of the professionals at Living Resources. With me today, the Director of Community Living and Self-Direction, John Breitenbach.
Yeah, right on, Walt. Thank you.
John, how did you get started helping people at Living Resources with unique abilities?
Well, I started at Living Resources in 2011. I worked in the after-school programs. I was getting my teaching degree and really fell in love with the work at Living Resources. You know, I really enjoyed working with the individuals that we served. I enjoyed working with the administration, and I really believed in the mission, believed in the progressive way in which they, committed to providing the services. It's something where Living Resources always tried to be creative and always tried to be a leader in the field, and that was something that really meant a lot to me, and that's why I'm still here almost 12 or 13 years later. So one of the nice things about working here is that we're always pushing the envelope, and we're always trying to do new things, and self-direction right now in the OPWDD field is the future, it is the current, and it is the thing that we're most interested in providing, because it does meet the mission of Living Resources and our ability to provide independence or help these folks that we're serving reach independence.
Well, you are on the cutting edge of changing the entire industry, so we're seeing good things happening from where it was, a couple decades ago. Amazing things are happening to help individuals find independence. So give us your elevator speech on self-direction.
Well, self-direction is a wonderful service. It's one of those services that allows individuals to choose their own services, how much and how often, who to work with, how to manage, how to compensate them. It really allows the individual more choice, more control without being left alone. It empowers the individuals to make the choices that they want for the lives that they want to lead. Self-direction is a little different than traditional services in that the agency does not determine the pay rate of the staff. The agency does not manage the staff. The individual does. And that allows for, again, more flexibility, more empowerment, and it allows the individual, again, to take charge of their life. It's important to know that all these individuals have that control, but again, they're not alone. And that's where we come in at Living Resources to support them in any way that we can. And again, self-direction just really allows for that. So we'll help you get started. We'll support you along the way. But our real goal and what we love to see is the individual taking charge and really being the person who's in control. And that's what makes us happy.
That's a beautiful thing. The work that you do is something to be very proud of.
Well, thank you, Walt. I appreciate that. And again, I believe in the mission at Living Resources, and Living Resources now with our affiliate, Family and Child Service of Schenectady. As it comes to self-direction, we have no wait list. We want to provide that personal touch. The biggest thing I think we want to do is we want to take the confusion out of self-direction. Sometimes it is a service that has a lot of components. There's a lot of different roads and avenues that it can go down, and that's a great thing. It allows for the flexibility, but it can also be a little daunting. So we see our role as being an agency that can guide people through that process. Again, we'll guide you just to make sure that you're not alone, but we really want to see those people, take off and do everything they can on their own. So I agree, Walt. I love working here. I appreciate all the time and support that our staff and the people and the families that we work with do, and I'm just happy to be here talking with you about it today.
Fantastic. And how do people find out more information about self-direction?
Well, the best thing they can do, Walt, is go to our website, livingresources.org. And there's a lot of information on our programs and services and some of the upper right-hand tabs. And if you look around a little bit, you'll find self-direction. And please take a look and let us know if there's anything that we can do to help you. And we'd be really absolutely excited to work with anybody who is ready to take the next step in self-direction.
Oh, very good, John. It's been a pleasure talking with you.
Thank you, Walt. I appreciate it, and we appreciate your support.
The Director of Community Living and Self-Direction, John Breitenbach. I'm Walt Adams. More music up next on Saratoga's Star Radio.